So you're looking at a portrait of the Queen of Thailand. Now yesterday there was a holiday here in Thailand in regards to the Queen. Now I'm not familiar with exactly what the holiday was all about, but this is a display at the mall in Chiang Mai, Thailand, the mall called Central Festival. So I'll back up so you can see the entire display here. Now, interestingly enough, the display is right next to another display. Where there's a colonel who's always on display at the mall. So I would very much like to explain to you what it's all about, but I really can't because I'm not that familiar with the holidays here in Thailand. But I am familiar with the idea that they hold themselves to be a kingdom, not a country. Now, in a way, this ties in with the Bible because the Bible acknowledges that all of history is basically four kingdoms. Notice I said kingdoms. And you have to go to the book of Daniel to understand this. The first kingdom is the kingdom of Babylon. And that kingdom was then conquered by Persia. And the third kingdom was Greece. Now the fourth kingdom was Rome, of which many people think Rome was abolished shortly after the sack of Rome in 410 AD. That it took maybe another 50 years or so for the Roman Empire to come down. But Rome was sacked around 410 AD. Now Daniel tells us that the Roman kingdom in Daniel chapter 2 is the final kingdom before the kingdom of God. That is the one that is represented as iron. So to back up, Babylon is gold, Persia is silver, Greece is bronze, and Roman is iron. Now in the vision of the great statue, the feet are made of iron and clay. So in a sense, Rome never fell. In a sense, Rome was mixed with clay. In other words, we're still in the fourth kingdom, the kingdom of Roman rule. Now, many of you may not believe this, but much of the symbolism in governments around the world indicate and show very clearly that they are mimicking the great system of government that was brought into this world by the Romans. So we are in a revised Roman Empire right now in this year of 2024. We have been in a system of revised Roman rule since, I'm going to use for the marker 410 AD. Now Daniel also tells us that there will become a little stone that will knock down the giant statue of the kingdoms of this earth. And that little stone is none other than the kingdom of God. And if you want to go this far with it, the little stone knocking down the kingdoms of this earth and getting rid of the revised or updated Roman kingdom is when Jesus Christ returns. So when Jesus Christ returns, there will be no more kingdoms of rulers of this earth. The one ruler will be the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, Jesus Christ himself. So I don't read the Thai language, so I have no idea what that says. Now, an interesting thing about the Thai language is they don't really put much separation at all between words and phrases and sentences. So that could go on and on and on. In your mind, you have to separate and segregate so you understand what it's saying. So once again, this is a display here at the mall, right next to another display, right near the front door to come into the mall. And that would probably be to remind people when they come into the mall that even though it's a mall for businesses, they are in a kingdom. Now, what I want to say is that all the world is in a kingdom right now. And of course, that kingdom is the iron mixed with clay. You can read it in the book of Daniel chapter 2, and it will tell you that you are awaiting that little stone to come and knock down the big statue of the iron mixed with clay, the huge creature that Daniel saw in his vision of the head, Babylon, gold, from the neck down, silver, Persia, from about the waist down through the groin, bronze, and down into the feet, iron, and then around the toes, iron mixed with clay. The Roman Empire still living, but in a revised, updated, modernized form. I await the little stone to come and declare to any kingdom that the kingdom that is forever is none other than the kingdom of God made visible, with Jesus Christ being the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Thank you for watching this video and a video